collection, which kind of took a bad turn, over time. But it's truly been great. It's been amazing to see how it's really become such a powerful tool to community. And I think that's one of the main things that I love about the Museum of Modern Borpa is that it truly empowers that feel. And it's not just like you said, it's very unique in nature. It's not just a copy pasta. So kudos to you, Abalik. It's fucking awesome, and thanks so much for allowing this beautiful masterpieces which have really been created over the several collections that have been released. I mean, thank you.
Cheers. Can you guys hear me on the mic, or is it working?
Yeah.
Yep.
Here,
Yeah.
step on up.
Yeah,
If you
that's
want,
cool,
step
man.
on up to the chair. You can get if you step on up to the chair next to me on the left, you should get a spotlight so you can speak out to everyone in the room.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can
no,
also-
honestly, it's crazy to see how Borpa's evolved from where it was, as where a Borpa dealer just said. Yeah, it was just something I drew on a whim, and to see where it is today is crazy.
Great. Yeah, no, thank you so much for coming by. Like, we really appreciate having the original creator of Borpa come here. I'm like, I didn't expect that.
What's
That's
great
cool, man.
is
Good to
I
see
know
this.
for Halloween, it's just awesome because you see this community, you see how the community truly appreciates your art, and for you it must be amazing. Something as simple as like for Halloween, I was on the server and I saw that you guys were, you posted basic templates. Hey, make this Halloween. I went in there and I made a Squid Games Borpa, and it was awesome, and it was amazing to see the community what they came up with. I saw like a jigsaw Borpa when that was put up. I saw so many different variations that the community itself has been able to develop on, and I think that's what we really try to embody here in Concave, is empowering the community and giving them that sense of we're all gonna make it, and really having this full body interaction via mimetic expression, man. And it really is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I honestly love seeing all the custom artwork and all the different Borpas people draw. And yeah, every single person I tell IRL like what happened, they just can't believe it. And I show them all the pictures and stuff. And yeah, every single person is just like, what the hell's going on here? How did that happen?
The greatest
I
thing
can't
is
believe it
you
myself.
have
It's crazy, man.
the greatest thing is that you have the MoMB archives, and I think that one has like seven, I think it's like 5 or 7 pieces in there, and they're so nice, man. And it's crazy because not many people see them. If you are a true Museum of Modern Borpa enthusiast, you've stumbled upon these archives. But man, that Albert Einstein Borpa is amazing. That's probably my favorite one, to be honest with you.
Great. And we love the energy that's going on in here right now. And remember, this is an AMA, so let's see if we have any other questions. So, Full Metal Alchemist asks, how often are new collections planned to release?
That's a great question. So this originally was planned as our 3rd and final collection. We came into the NFT space attempting to solve several problems that we saw happening in our own way. One was the issue of how long is a project expected to be quote unquote developed before people will allege that it's a rug pull if development stops. That was something that was very, very curious to us, because it seemed that NFT projects needed to fit in a binary of either we are attempting to be a global brand and will work forever, indefinitely, to increase the notoriety of a piece of artwork that you've bought, or eventually development stops or it reaches a plateau and the community is left dissatisfied because they've made some sort of financial investment and they view themselves as shareholders in some sort of enterprise. We were very curious to see if there was a way around that, because we felt the initial draw of NFTs for our team and our resident artist Pippa was to actually sell some sort of artwork. Applying that to the generative NFT front obviously creates some nuance, and there's many different opinions about what the quote-unquote correct way to launch an NFT is. But this is a long way of saying we don't currently have another planned collection in the works. We set out at day one of our project to do 3 separate collections of Borpa art. Our community voted on each collection as the last one sold out, and this is the final one that's planned. And we have several plans after this one is complete. We have a video series that we've been working on that parodies crypto culture at large, that we feel brings additional attention to the museum. We have a virtual gallery that displays all of the collections, that has some expansions that are being worked on, which anyone can visit by heading to our Discord or going to borpa.art, the website. And we are going to be essentially building a foundation over the next couple months that allow people to come in and view Borpa art, understand what we've done in the museum, and interact with the artwork that we've already completed. We are not particularly interested in continually churning out new collections. We'd like each one to sort of stand on their own, but of course, if the community continues to grow, if there is interest, I'm sure that we'll find other ways to disseminate Borpa art in the future.
Absolutely. And on that note, it's very simple. I mean, you look at the original inspirations to these collections, and it wasn't. And when you truly look at it from an artistic view, you don't say, the Picasso, right? You see these paintings, these original paintings that have been around for centuries, right? And you say, there's only one. You can try to replicate, you can try to make more, but the true artist never said I want to make more, right? And I think that's what you guys have really focused on, is not necessarily dropping different collections, as amazing it would be to replicate these historical art pieces, but the approach you guys have taken is truly amazing, and it's and I love it. And I think that's why I love it so much, besides the mimetic expression, is the backing of it, like the true meaning of why you guys are doing and what you did is it's amazing.
J-Man, thank you. I do want to say really quickly, without any, I know that I'm an embodied Borpa using a voice changer in Gathertown right now, but to be sincere for a moment, it's really appreciated both to me and our resident artist, Pippa, that you feel that way. This has been a really wild experience. We didn't understand fully what we were getting into when we stepped into the NFT space. It began simply with the idea of, can we make generative collections that actually stand on their own, look cool, resonate with people that they would like to collect? And in dealing with NFT buyers, the NFT space in general, there's been plenty of ups and downs of expectations, the obvious financial implications of NFTs. But to be able to connect with people in our community and to be able to have people who evangelize what we're doing, like you guys, that genuinely connect with the fact that our resident artist made cool artwork, that's what we set out to do. And it's really refreshing to hear that. So we really appreciate you saying that about the project.
Yeah, and I mean, I've personally seen like each collection, and they're all like really different in their own rights, right? And I think we just love to see the sort of creative expression and just seeing just how unique each of these collections are, and just how much passion went into each and every one of these. And I guess that's why we're all here, right? To celebrate the sort of mimetic and creative expression. Great.
Absolutely.
So, okay, great. So next question, Tom C asks, do you have other collabs programmed?
So currently, this is sort of the big finale leading into the Vincent Van Borp collection. We're just so honored that Concave took such an interest in our collections and wanted to share what we've been doing. We're kind of going to see how the community develops going into the next collection. There's been a lot of not necessarily ups and downs, just different areas, different Venn diagrams of people that have come in and enjoyed different aspects of Borpa art. So NFTs are in a bit of an odd situation right now. We definitely want to avoid just partnering with another random generative collection in order to get the word out, or drop a coin or help them cross promote their coin or something like that. So the short answer is no, we don't have anything super dedicated planned right now. We are hoping that this upswing in the next collection will allow us to filter more people to check out what we've already done, namely our virtual gallery that we've talked about. Our developer who programs our smart contracts and has essentially done everything for our project, NS, he almost single-handedly built a virtual Borpa museum that holders can visit and authenticate with their MetaMask wallets to put up their own Borpas. There's a guided tour in there to understand the intent of the project and how the art was made. We're hoping that more people get to come and experience that, and I'm sure that as time goes on, there will be other entities that are interested in partnering with us and talking more about that.
Yeah, that's awesome. It was amazing. Like I said, I've been around for so long, and it was great to see how you guys released this true gallery that was totally customized, man. And it was so amazing the inspirations in here really come from the original, release that you guys did of the gallery, the Borpa paint, right? Having this concept where you can have people just come around and just enjoy the gallery is like, it was so amazing the way you guys did it. And And I think it's pretty innovative, you know, because of the NFT gating that you guys have created with the MetaMask verification and all that. So, and it is very nice. I haven't had a chance to go around everywhere, but from the times that I did jump in there just to kind of, you know, shout you guys out, it was really nice.
Thank you. That's something that we're going to be developing further. That's kind of one of the main things that we've signed on for going forward, is that we do want to expand the utility of the museum campus, add some things like, you know, emoji chat, better controls for the Borpas in there, just further opportunities and reasons for community members to come in and actually take the guided tour and begin to understand what the collections are all about.
Yeah, and I did look into the. I know you guys have like this like little museum viewing, this little live museum viewing thing that I went into, and it was just like just so cool. Like I was like, wow, there's a lot of things that are being built on top of the Borpos that sort of expand upon this creative expression. So we really appreciate that. Great. Now, oh, this is a good question. So Zero asks, I'm actually surprised I never asked this before, but is Pippa getting a percentage of royalties, or is he just or are they just a contractor? Entirely, too many projects don't actually benefit the artists much at all, and I love to support artists making real art.
So that's a great question. We actually about a week ago updated our FAQ in the Discord server to specifically address this. Pippa actually receives the full collection royalty. Pippa received a large cut of the initial sale, and the full royalty goes to Pippa. It doesn't fund any sort of development work. The sole reason that we did this project was because we liked the idea of artists being consistently compensated for work that they've done in the NFT space. And while there is a obvious difference between a generative art collection and one of ones that the average artist would sell, we do still feel that in our project specifically, the only reason that people would be interested was the art. So we made sure to essentially prioritize Pippa, since no one would be here talking about it if it wasn't for her artwork.
Great, thank you. No, that's really nice to hear, because I know a lot of projects, the artists sort of get contracted once and then they don't end up getting the royalties for NFT collections that really moon in price. So it's really nice to hear about this. Great. So let's see. D Isekai asks, what is the bigger objective of the Borpa collection? Are you planning to create ways to bring more attention to these historical pieces?
That's a great question. So I would say that the biggest way we're planning to further bring attention is through the groundwork that we're building with our virtual museum. We think that that's probably the best way for anyone to come in and experience what we've done so far, in terms of both seeing the artwork and learning about the decisions in making the artwork. There, as I mentioned a couple times, there's a guided tour in there that we're going to be expanding on. It's pretty simple right now, but we wanted it to be a proof of concept where people can come in and check out what's going on. We've essentially, to be completely transparent with everyone, we were a bit caught off guard with the nature of interest that the museum got right off the bat. We didn't know how Borpa Casa would be received, and to see it turn into something that got so much traction and so many people were involved with, and it took crypto Twitter by storm. We hadn't fully prepared for the amount of exposure that we would get, and frankly, we didn't fully prepare for what the ultimate end goal would be beyond what I've already described about the selling 3 collections and, you know, making a statement with the art. So to kind of answer your question in reverse, the intent of the collection, I guess, is to, if nothing else, is to show that you can take a refined angle on things that are otherwise jokes, right? That the two are intertwined. It is a meme. It is silly. Borpa is a booba pepe. It's all true, but also the art can look cool as well. And we just kind of wanted to experiment with that cross section of creative expression. What happens when you make something that looks nice, that people are potentially excited about collecting legitimately, that comes from a less serious or quote unquote less legitimate area of culture or the internet. So to just a quick recap to answer your question, we just want to spread that creative expression, and additionally our plans to have more people come and interact with it mostly revolve around our museum. And one other thing I haven't really had the opportunity to talk about yet is the CC0 denomination of the project. This is a Creative Commons project. So we do believe that one of the ultimate fates of most NFT projects that haven't set out immediately to be a global brand, a la Bored Apes or Doodles, things of the like, it relies on the community to evangelize the artwork. And especially in a collection like ours, where we are trying to explicitly avoid the hyper-financialization that many NFTs tack on, we think that the Creative Commons zero denomination will help our audience and help our community members evangelize the collection and spread the word, filter people into our virtual museum, and we're essentially showcasing everything that we've done and our goals in plain sight for everyone to talk about and everyone to have access to.
Yeah, and I mean that's so cool to hear, because I know many NFT collections, frankly speaking, are there. You're basically, a lot of them are cash grabs, right? And it's really nice to hear that you're supporting the community and that you're here for the art first and the creative expression first, and just being there for the community, like putting that first and foremost. I think that's very like valuable and meaningful. Great. Let's see. So Tom C asks, is there any other projects? I mean, are there any other collaborations with MoMB that you might see looking forward?
So, in terms of the dedicated collaborations, I can't remember if we talked about that one. We don't have any dedicated collaborations planned right now beyond this next collection. We're essentially going to be focusing our attention on building out the museum campus after this next sale, and giving more ways for the community to essentially spread the word about why you come and check out Borpa art. And we're hoping that, especially through the relationships that we're building during this phase of the project, that we'll have more long-standing relationships with people we're currently working with.
Nice. Great. Nice to hear. Okay, so let's move on. Nango Lilia asks, do you have plans to do art shows in the metaverse?
That's a great question. I don't mean to sound like a broken record. We've been focusing most of our attention on our own gallery, but we have had several community members reach out to us asking about Decentraland or other metaverse platforms. We're absolutely open to the idea. We haven't been approached by anyone with a specific plan yet. But frankly, not to pat ourselves on the back, I think we're doing a pretty good job so far. We have our own metaverse gallery, and here we are right now in another metaverse gallery in Gathertown that's been set up by Concave. So I guess yes. Short answer is yes. We are open to that, and I think we'd like to do more.
The amazing thing is that I think why you repeat yourself so much is because you guys truly do have a showcase. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, I tried to replicate in some shape or form because I loved MoMB, but you guys do have a really nice gallery, and it's actually very interactive. I mean, the graphics are amazing. You truly get the feel of the Borpa as you're in there, right? And the aesthetics, the everything about it is just so fucking cool.
Thank you. We really appreciate that. We're going to keep working to improve it. It's a bit we just wanted a minimum product that worked,
Yeah, no,
that
for
people
sure.
could
MVP.
experience.
Hey, we're the same way, man. That's what it has to be. MVP, the only way you can deliver and scale is by being, MVP. Keep on your sprints, keep it going, get her done. It's really what it is.
Absolutely.
Yeah, some have asked. I can find it myself, but I'll look for the links. I want to link the gallery to others as well, and I can even do some. I could put some notes around so people can just join after this.
Sure.
Yeah,
We have it's www.borpa.art/campus. If anyone's interested, we have links pinned in our Discord as well, and it's open to anyone. If you are a Borpa holder, if you own any Borpa NFTs, you're welcome to authenticate your MetaMask, and you can enter a couple collectors only lounges. But it's open to all, free to everyone, and we're going to be trying to make portions of it open source going forward, so other people can modify it and modulate it.
That's awesome. And for those that don't have a Borpa as well, we do have some computers around. If you go towards the front, you'll see the website. That's for the Mint, where it'll be, I think it's going live on the 22nd, I believe, correct? The new collection, the Vincent Van Borp?
Correct. The public sale is on the 22nd.
Perfect. Okay. And for those that do own Borpies or Borpas or any Borpals right now, it's going to remain the same as well, correct? On the 22nd at a different time, or how is that going to be handled?
The allow list mint for anyone who holds a Borpa or has gotten on the whitelist thus far is a day prior. It's exactly 24 hours beforehand on the 21st.
Cool. And is that a snapshot? Can we, we did put some collections around that, people can go to and just hey, get the floor, sweep the floor if you can, whatever. Have fun with them. I love them personally. But can we expect any time frame for that, or is that as long as you're a holder, you can mint the day prior to the public?
So we tried to streamline it for people as much as possible. You don't need to take any action. If you have a Borpa in your wallet at the time of the whitelist sale, you're going to be able to select the Borpa from a drop-down list on our website and mint directly right there. It'll use the Borpa as a mint pass, so to speak, and each one can be used once. You can batch select them to get all of your whitelist spots at once, or anything you want to do in that regard. So if you have the whitelist, if you have a whitelist spot from a contest in our Discord, or you own a Borpa, no further action is required from you.
Amazing. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Great. All right, is there any more questions? Okay, so those are most of the community questions for now. If anyone else had any questions, feel free to ask. I know, J-Man, did you have any questions?
I mean, we kind of went into them, I have one question on the memetics, I mean, your videos are amazing, man. Like, how does your team feel being able to work on such an amazing, aesthetic to the brand, right? Like, what you guys are, like, for ourselves, even us, we've really leveraged the mimetic expression as well. And we've been able to use Pepe's and do stuff that, you may not be able to normally. So it really is fun and it's awesome. And I just wonder from your team, how much do they love being able to make these amazing videos? Like the video you guys dropped the other day about talking about the new collection was, dude, that was grade A ship posting. I fucking loved it,
Thank you. We appreciate that. The video idea kind of came on a whim after the first collection had already came out. Believe it or not, it wasn't something that we had planned. We just sort of were talking amongst ourselves. We have a very small team, essentially a skeleton crew. The developer and I and someone else on the team were just kind of having a conversation about what would be a good way to get the word out about the collection, and specifically how we stand out from other generative NFTs. Because we knew the main asset that we had was the fact that our artists spent a long time on the art and wanted to really have it stand out from everything else in the generative world. And so we kind of started throwing ideas around, and both our developer and I, we have small backgrounds in video editing and certain aspects of entertainment. And we just said, hey, what if we kind of externalize some of these jokes in little video using Borpa? 'Cause, I'm sure that most of the listeners right now are aware of Bizanacci. We are, of course, fans of him, RIP. And we thought that was one of the best ways to get ideas about memes out, was to use these iconic characters and put them in funny situations. So we did the first one, and the reception was so incredible. We knew that it would move the needle. We knew that people would be interested, but we had no idea how positive the reception would be. So just immediately jumping into that, it was really great. To directly answer your question, it was really exciting to kind of be on this wind of the community all taking interest in the project, and simultaneously being able to air some of our grievances that we observed in the NFT space, some of our complaints or annoyances. It could all live in the videos.
Get the girls ready.
That's awesome, man. That's amazing to see. And it's awesome, I really do appreciate you guys taking the time to come up here and, kind of chatting with us and just answering the questions of the community. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Akron, take it away, brother.
Great. So let's see. Great. So there's no more questions. So, okay. So,
Sing for free mint.
they want to sing for a free minute?
Anybody want to sing for a free minute? Oh, no.
Okay, great. You want to sing? I could sing.
Not kidding.
Great. So, yeah, and also to make sure, guys. So make sure, since you've joined the AMA, make sure that you come up here, like right below me. There's a note, and then so please open up that note, and it says to take a screenshot in the gallery and click the link for a chance to win a free mint. So guys, remember to do that. And also on the left and right, you're going to see whiteboards. On the left and right, you're going to see whiteboards. So if you need in those whiteboards, make sure you fill out your.
Give me a second. Hold on. Let me finish something up really quick.
Okay.
Give me a second. We're having some issues with terms there. I'll get it fixed right now.
Okay.
But you
Oh,
can
Rick
go to the
James
southern part. If you go to the south bulletin notes, you should be able to check out the museum. Then the Borpa Museum. So it's just a matter of going on over there and checking it out.
Yeah, everyone take a moment. Take a moment to appreciate the artwork that is being shown in the museum here today. It's really great. Also, Rick James says he'll sing for a mint. Rick James, you want to come up and sing for a moment?
Hey, bro, come and sing for everybody in the gallery, man. No Rick James, no Rick James. What's going on?
Rick James, you there? Rick James is soul.
He is here somewhere. He's not in here. We have a bunch of people
there.
Listen, so we do have a bunch
here.
of people that we've. Oh my god, you can hear me? Oh, you know where I am right now, man. We actually had karaoke night yesterday. And, hey, Rick, we hear you, man. Come on up to the stage so we can hear you all.
Go up to the stage, sir.
Will the real Rick James please stand up?
Here it is. Is there a megaphone spot?
Yeah, it's right. It's right. I think it's right next to standing on it. I'm not sure. It's like right next. It's like right above.
Am I on the megaphone spot? Is it ready for? Is it time for the song?
I hear you. We hear you, man. Come on up. Come on up to the mic right here.
Yeah.
Ah,
Come on up to the stage.
Gotta come up to the mic. Yeah, right on the mic.
Oh. Is that the mic?
That's
Yep,
the mic.
you're there.
Get the mic. Get the mic. Come on, can you
What
get
are
a
you
shot
gonna
of
sing
this?
for us, What are you gonna hear? What are you gonna sing for us? That's what I want to know.
I was
I
gonna
heard that
sing
you're
Insane
gonna
in the
sing for us.
Membrane.
Okay, bro. I mean, hey, the people need
Is
music.
that
The people want art. We are the people.
does that work?
I was really hoping for some Boy George, Karma Chameleon.
Yep.
Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get these whiteboards fixed. I think it should be good to go now. Can you guys test it now?
Is that the link, Jamin?
Yeah, I'm being a total klutz right now. I'm trying to get it fixed.
So they need
No
permission.
worries.
Just gotta change the link really quick. Sorry about that.
I just saw
I
Rick.
caught the tail end of the AMA. I appreciate
Well,
it.
it's on YouTube, man, so you can watch it. Go back and watch it. All right, try the boards now. The boards should work now.
Okay, so the boards.
Alanis Morissette, which one?
Friends,
Like
try the
rock and
try the
stuff,
whiteboard
like
again.
the you ought to know type.
Yeah, whatever you want.
All these whiteboards are forbidden.
Make sure to take a look at the museum. Admire the Borpas, the Borpicassos, the Borpies. And yeah, Rick James.
I was gonna say, are the Salvador Dali ones up?
I'm not sure.
I was amped for them.
There's our guy.
Is the can I do the drums? Will the drums be too loud?
Oh man, check it out. Oh, that's a little loud, bro. That was real loud.
Was that too loud? I was just say if that's if people have like headphones or something, I don't blast people's fucking ears.
Yeah, for sure.
You know.
All right, everyone. I will relinquish the stage.
Thank you, friend. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate you having you here today.
Thank you so much for putting this together.
Thank you for your time.
Dude, really? Come on.
Oh shoot, is Rick still there?
Uh-oh, did I cut out? Uh-oh. It says my connection's unstable. No, you know what I need to do is? I should have a hard line. I gotta get a hard line. I'm a Cat 5 kind of guy from back in the day. We used to have LAN parties. We terminate some Cat 5 and just go friggin' nuts. You know it?